Hi guys, so in this video I'll show you how to integrate tan cube x with respect to x using some really cool trigonometric identities. So first things first, every time you got a trig rule, I always recommend converting it back to sine and cos, at least 99% of the time, because they're usually easy to integrate. So without further ado, let's kick it off. So because we know it's tan, we should instantly consider that tan x always equals sine x over cos x. So this is the definition of tan. So converting this one should give us the integral of sine cube x over cos cube x dx. Another thing to know is that when we're dealing with powers of 2 or 3 or greater under sine and cos, it's always useful to work with odd and even powers. So in the best scenario, I would always convert the top line in terms of odd and even powers. Okay, you'll see why. So sine cube x should become sine squared x times sine x over cos cube x dx. Now the reason why it's in even powers is because thankfully you can always manipulate it into 1 minus cos squared of itself. That's the cool thing about powers of 2. And with this term here, if we select this as cos, we can differentiate using the use substitution and obtain a sine x dx expression, which is the usual way to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So let's crack at this. So rewriting this one as the integral of 1 minus cos squared x over cos cube x, and I'm going to put the sine x over here, sine x dx. So yeah, so now all we're doing here is literally letting u be cos x, differentiating and obtaining a sine x. So by u substitution, I'll say let u equal cos x, differentiating this, so taking that du, this will give us a minus sine x dx. And of course, I will just put the minus on the other side, just for convenience sakes. So this will be minus du equals sine x dx. So yeah, here's our minus du. Now all this equation is therefore going to become the integral of 1 minus, so cos squared will become u squared over u cubed, all respect to minus du. And yeah, guys, I mean, now at this stage is quite clear. This is an easy integral because the bottom fraction, the denominator has lower terms, and a single term, actually we can actually partition this fraction. So all of this is just going to be minus the integral of 1 minus u cubed, or to make it easier, I can just put that as standard form, so u to the power minus 3 minus u squared over u cubed is 1 over u. And this one, once you integrate, is just the natural log. So let me just clear this board up and then show you the final result. And here we are, guys. So I'll rewrite everything on the top line. So yeah, this is literally the deal. So now integrating this is damn dead easy. So what do we get? So minus u to the power negative 3, you raise the power up by 1, so it'll be minus 2 and divided by minus 2. Minus 1 over u is just the natural log, so the definition. And of course we put a plus c as the constant. Now, opening everything up and then putting back your u, we should get, so I'm going to put this in order. So minus u to the power negative 2 over minus 1 over 2, we should get, and I'm going to put this back on the bottom line, we're going to get 1 over 2u. These two become positive, so we'll get plus log u, and of course plus c. And finally, hence putting u back in, we should get 1 over 2 cos x plus log cos x. Thank you guys, hope this helps, and ciao.